Welcome back to Living in Biz. Today we step inside La Crêperie de Paris for a lunch where we enjoy a savory crepe. Come along with us in this experience as we review this fairly easy to get into restaurant for a sit-down experience in Epcot and continue to enjoy Disney through the eyes of our family. If you look really closely back there, that is the entrance to Remy's Ratatouille. We'll see if we can get on that by single rider after we finish dinner. There are some options here on the menu. The entrees there, the soup of the day. There's a children's under 9 menu. And you have your choice of adult beverages. Here are your galettes. I've had it's a buckwheat crepe, $18.50, and you get your choice of any of these. And you can always pause the menu to see it longer. The prefix is something we've done before, but you have to make sure you want dessert. You get your choice of a drink, salad, and a galette. The dessert crepes are listed way to the right-hand side. Lots of good options there. And you can add a shot to any crepe right there if you'd like. So it's very important, especially, well, anywhere, but, you know, at Disney where they ask you if you have allergies. When you reserve your reservations for any sit-down dining, it always asks you that. So be sure to check those if you do have those allergies. And he asked me at the very, very last second. So, and I don't, but thankfully. But there are plenty that do. So I went with the chicken bechamel cheese sauce, pesto, and mushrooms. This sounds like it's going to be incredible. To me, I was trying to decide between that and the smoked salmon, creme fraiche, chives, and lemon. I have bad French. We tried. But those are the two I narrowed it down to. The other choices were the ham, egg, and cheese, the Swiss. There's a goat cheese, spinach, honey, and walnuts. There's a tomato, zucchini, bell peppers, onions, and eggplant that is the ratatouille. And then there's a raclette cheese, caramelized onions, bacon, and imported prosciutto ham. So we're gonna go with that one. That one sounds like it's really good. And I am not sure about dessert yet because the last time we did this, it was very, very filling. And we thought splitting a dessert would be better. I know. To all of our community, they know that I can really put it away. But let's see here. Anyone that knows me, the standard drink for me is a good old seltzer water with some lemon and lime. This is a little fancy, just as they could only do in France. Look at that. I've gotten lemon and limes before, but not quite like this. We'll have to dismantle this. All right, let's carefully take this apart. Oh, there we go. There, we can do it without even touching our glass, or our, more importantly, our lemons and our limes. This one's playing hard to get. Ooh. I'm afraid I went in the wrong direction. Okay, we're gonna have to push it in a little bit. There we go. Okay, here it is. This looks delicious. Let's give you a closer look. All right, here it is. This is the buckwheat crepe, and it has chicken bechamel cheese sauce, as well as pesto and mushrooms. Looks delightful. Let's dig in. All right, so I ate here one time before, so I'm gonna give you tip number 479. So we kind of just cut it and ate the buckwheat on its own. That is not the way to eat a crepe here in the Crêperie here. You gotta fold it so you can take everything all in together. That is the way to do it. So let's dig in. Okay, here it is. You want to break it in the middle and you want to fold it over. Oh boy, that one's exploding. But we'll just move some stuff over. Look at that cheese. Look at that cheese. Let's give this a bite. Let's get right into it. So, like I said, a lot of the ends of this doesn't really have anything in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it here. We've got a little bit of stuff there. More of the cheese. We're gonna grab some and we're gonna put it on here. In my opinion, you don't want the just the buckwheat by itself like this. So we've got some real goodness here. Look at that. Some mushrooms, some real goodness. That is unique to something like I haven't had before. That's really good. That's solid. That's a good tasting cheese. It's a good cheese pull. There's a good level of cheese in that. You see that? You couldn't see the pull a second ago, but decent cheese pull. Good tasting cheese. The mushrooms complement the chicken and the cheese very well. And so this is a solid 4 out of 5 Mickeys for me. It's solid. I'm really, really enjoying this. This is really good. I mean, there's a lot of goodness right here. Let's get another bite where we get a lot of this. I'm just kind of spreading it out. But you can do what you want to do. Here we go. Like I said, though, everything complements each other very well. A nice touch with the mushrooms. I don't think it would be the same without the mushrooms. And the cheese is such a great cheese all around. Like, that qualifies as super great right there, in my opinion. So let's give this a try. One more time. The opinion's gonna be the same, but it might be better. That's really nice. And I would get that again. There's no doubt about it. You just can't escape the plain buckwheat as well. A lot of people like buckwheat. Let me know in the comments if you like buckwheat straight up by itself, because you can't quite escape it. I do, and I would say I keep this a 4 out of 5 Mickeys because I still would like them to pack it more with the fillings than what it is in just the middle. If the buckwheat was a little bit more like pancake tasting, it would be closer to a 5 out of 5. But a 5 out of 5 would be fill that baby up all the way. But I'll eat this buckwheat. Why? Because I paid for it. So as you can see, what I did was I ate around it first. You might like the buckwheat straight up on its own, but to me it's a little too much. So that's what keeps it at that 4 out of 5 as well. The lack of filling all the way around, even when you fold it, you know, it did kind of crack. So maybe it was a little overcooked because I was hoping to fold it 4 ways, and then that would have probably given me the chance to enjoy all the filling with the buckwheat. But now that that's out of the way, this part is going to be phenomenal. All right, listen, if you're the kind of person that saves the best for last, this is it. I saved the absolute best for last. I've got to show you this one time before it goes down, right? Look at that. That's all the goodness in the center. And we are ready to take that down with a mouthful of everything. A mouthful of chicken, bechamel cheese sauce, pesto, and mushrooms. So let's enjoy this bite together. Ooh, I don't even know which one to take. This is the one. This is the golden piece right here. I hope you get excited about eating food as much as I do. There it is. That's big. He doesn't like the meal. I don't know. No, he's not even eating yet. That's real goodness right there. That bite alone is a 5 out of 5 Mickey's, but you got to put the other factors in, right? So, summing this up, the experience here, it's a little on the loud side. So if that bothers you, it could be a factor, but it's loud. I guess I would say it's not overwhelming, but it is louder than I expected. Came here last year or whatever on a whim, and I don't remember it being loud like this, but it is what it is today at lunchtime. And yeah, so the factor is 4 out of 5 Mickey's. What prevents it from being a 5 out of 5? Too much buckwheat around the sides. I thought I could fold it in 4 so we could get it all together, but this one was a little crunchy, so in my opinion it was probably overcooked just a little bit. And yeah, that's the deal. So what I've ever noticed too is there are always reservations for this restaurant, so you can probably count on stopping by at any time, at least when I see it. And I literally booked this 15 minutes before I decided where I wanted to eat, and was able to come right in, and there are still empty tables here, so give it a try. I recommend it. I'll put the LID stamp on it at a 4 out of 5. Now, let's go ride some Ratatouille if a single rider isn't that bad. Bye guys, it was very good. Thank you, it was good. Here's one thing I learned, because we love to teach, right? It's what we do here at Living in Diz. It's part of the foundation of the channel, and they let me know. I told them that I was a pass holder, and I was looking for that discount. Well, guess what? Discount counts after 3 p.m. I sat at 2:40. No discount. Wow. Rules are rules, though. Look what I'm dealing with right here. Let's go see if we can get into Ratatouille with a decent single rider time. Single rider is a little bit busy right now. Ooh, I don't know if we can do it. We're gonna jump out of Ratatouille because it is definitely going to be a good 30 minutes, I think. So with that said, definitely make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Comment after this video, even if you just leave a thumbs up. It's really big. It's a big deal to the channel because it really, really helps. The new YouTube algorithm is really pushing channels to more viewers if you are commenting and liking and subscribing. So please help us out with this free content, okay? We have live streams twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. We have a podcast on Tuesday nights, and the new monorail report with my guy Lawrence on Thursdays. Lots of jam-packed goodness, and we throw out vlogs whenever we can, like this one. So for now, for the LID family, I'm Corey from Living in Diz, and we'll see you in the parks.